when three software developers originating from Norsk Data met up with a Swede from Administrator, Banqsoft's history began. Via Gold Trust Bank in Uganda and customers all over the continent, Banqsoft became a provider of banking solutions for the future.
You're always told that you should start in your home market. We did actually the opposite. We started as far away as possible in Brazil with Brazil's second largest bank, Banco.
We started a company called Banqsoft, 4 people in Brazil, and the Q in Banqsoft comes from that time.
I was invited to a banking seminar in Riga. So I went there with a brochure from a competitor. So I took all the material from the brochure and made PowerPoints, pretending that it was our software. We had absolutely nothing, but what should we do?
We got a customer in Riga, in Latvia, and it went live in '96, in January.
After landing the very first contract with the Latvian bank, we saw that we would need more people in development. Jon making a complete banking solution all on his own was a bit too ambitious. So we called one of our friends from Brazil, Börje, and asked if he was interested in joining the company.
For me, the Banqsoft adventure started when I was living and working happily in São Paulo, Brazil. I had a good position working as a consultant at Informix, which is more an American company. But then Jens called me from Oslo, Norway, and offered me a better life back here. And he's a good salesman, so I was not able to resist his offer of an uncertain future here.
We could offer him a very low salary compared to what he had. No job security at all, but he took the challenge. He left his nice, comfortable job in Brazil and went up to Oslo to start working with us. So he joined the team as number 3.
Our second customer was perhaps a little bit more exotic because it came from Uganda. Jens met an Indian who had a private bank in Uganda, and they signed an agreement on the back sheet of a brochure, and we finished up the system down there.
Jon also had to go to Uganda to install the software, and he was asked by the bank manager how many people he could fire after installing our software.
10 ladies sitting in the back office calculating interest with paper and pencil and a calculator, and they asked me, what are we going to do now? And the next time we were there, they were gone. I'm not sure if that is progress or not, but the system was more efficient.
In 1985, I, together with 3 other guys, started Administrator Finansservice. We was working as consultants and making tailor-made systems for the financing companies. We found out in the end of 1990s that our old tailor-made systems were very expensive for the financing industry, and therefore we have to have a new partner having a product for the financing industry. In that way, we found Banqsoft having Koryu.
The merge with the Administrator is quite a challenge, quite a struggle, but in the end I think it was worthwhile.
One funny thing at the merge was that the Norwegians thought that we Swedes were structure fascist.
So after getting the Swedish National Debt Office as our customer and our first really serious customer, we thought it was going to be a smooth ride, but it was not that easy still to get new customers until the year 2000 fair started. They all thought that their software was going to explode on the New Year's Eve 1999. And of course we did our best to convince them that yes, that's probably true. But we have the solution. We have a new software that is year 2000 proof, and so if you should go for Banqsoft, you solve the problem. I will say that that was when the Banqsoft today started. After the year 2000 syndrome, we had the customers both in Norway, Sweden, Denmark followed shortly, and then Finland, and we were up and running as the Banqsoft you know today.